Hi everybody and welcome to Tea Talk. Oh, see, I'm so bad at these, but oh, okay. Anyway, we are happy. I finally got my first 300 views on a video. The last video I got over 230 views, and I'm so like ecstatic about it. And I'm so happy that people are really noticing my page. They're starting to see me, starting to really enjoy what I put out. I'm starting to try to become more consistent for y'all. And I just really love to see my business grow. And I'm so thankful for y'all. Like, 230. You guys are the sweetest people, like, ever. Or maybe I'm just a softie because it means a lot. But let's get right into it. Once again, hi everybody and welcome to Tea Talk. Our first topic of the day is going to be perspective. Perspective is the way that you look at things. It is always just your angle, the dynamic, the view, anything. It is that whole little thing. What perspective is for me is always just the way that I view things. My perspective is literally so different from so many people's. It's just crazy. I get to see my perspective be different than others on a daily basis because of things that they'll tell me, situations they've been through, and what I would have did and what they did. That already shows the way that I look at it. Somebody might think a situation was okay where I think it would have never flew with me. I would have never been okay with that going on. And that comes from what? My perspective, the way that I seen the situation. I would have never, or I would have. It depends on the situation. It honestly does. And today's whole video is just about showing how perspective can affect you in a lot of ways, in the way that it plays a lot of different parts. So, because not really a lot to say about perspective, I won't lie, y'all. So I'll just get right into what connects to perspective, which was attention seeking, which got to be probably my favorite topic of today. And it's because attention seeking is really big in our community, in today's world, because a lot of people do seek attention from a lot of different angles. It comes from social media, home, work, friendships, relationships. You can attempt to seek attention in so many different ways. I don't think people notice how much that they could be really attention seeking or fishing for attention. So, I'm going to give y'all a few ways on how you fish for attention. Okay? One way is lying. If you lie, or should I say fabricate your story. I don't know what the attention seekers or the liars are saying nowadays. I don't know. So, but lying is a way. If you fabricate your story to or exaggerate it, add extra, you're looking for attention. You want a different kind of reaction, so you said a different thing. Lying is one. Don't lie for no reason. Don't lie at all. Like, don't lie. But like, if you're going to, please have reasons behind it. I'm actually not team lie though. But lying just for attention is stupid, y'all. That is dumb. Um, Insecurities. And as far as attention seeking, when it comes to insecurities, it is when people do things like fish for compliments, or people who do stuff like post all day twerking. Okay, you are attention seeking, and you are definitely fishing for it. You want somebody to pay attention to you hella bad. Okay? And copying. Copying anybody, you want attention. I'm going to tell you why. Because you want whoever you copying to see you. And if you hop on a trend, it's because you want people to see you do the trend and you get popular off the trend. Same difference. It's all attention seeking to me. And I said, dang, the last one was force compliments. Because that's just weird. Don't force compliments on people. Do not fish for compliments. If you want somebody to, if somebody wants to say you look good, they just gonna say it. Don't make them. Don't be. I don't know what you think about. And I thought and don't, let's not do that, y'all. It's really not worth it. Do not fish for compliments. It's really weird and annoying. And when I'm on that other foot and somebody's fishing for compliments from me, I'm hurt. I'm not going to tell you which one yet. I'm not. Don't even do it. And so, attention seeking is just one of those things that I just feel like you really have to just get out of. It does come from your childhood, just not receiving the attention that you want as you got older, whether it was in middle school, high school, or elementary, or just as a baby. When you got to a grown adult and you were able to access things like social media on a regular basis and post what you want, do what you want, and you chose to twerk on there every day, I'm gonna leave that where it was at. You want somebody to see you, want somebody to pay attention to you hella bad. And it's annoying. It's annoying. A lot of y'all y'all just thirsty for attention. It's weird. And I understand, a lot of us don't just get attention. When you really hurt, attention comes to you. That's all I'm saying. Topic number 3. Ooh, I almost dropped the camera. Okay. Topic number 3 is guilt tripping with trauma. And this might be my favorite one. I always say something my favorite, don't I? But I do. I be having so many babes. All of it be my favorite. But guilt tripping with trauma is probably one of my favorites. And that also goes into perspective because, once again, it could be the way that I view people and the way that they handle their situations. It might not be the case, but that's definitely how it comes off in my eyes. So, what I mean by guilt tripping by trauma is, it's just like when you, okay, because I'm going to be real with y'all, like I always am. When you keep making excuses for the reasons why you do stuff and you trying to tell me that it's because you have daddy issues and you have problems and mommy issues and you never got things you wanted at home, same thing with attention seeking. You still lying, fabricating stories, being insecure, fishing for compliments, all of those things. Like, you trying to tell me that's the way that you act, that's the way that you act while you act without changing those. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for y'all when y'all tell me these are the things and y'all don't do things to try to change them or help them or heal from them. I don't feel bad. I feel like you're trying to make me feel bad about what you got going on. I don't feel bad for you. I don't. I will never feel bad for somebody who doesn't want to grow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I love all my supporters. And I hope that y'all come here every other week to grow. Please. Please come here every other week to grow. And please just get the information that's needed. Even if you just want to take it with a grain of salt. Do that. But somehow comprehend my information and know that it's supposed to be getting you farther. It's supposed to be making you want to change your life. And stop doing this type of stuff. Like guilt tripping people with trauma. That's not nice. Don't tell me that you fucked 10,000 niggas. Excuse my French. You had sex with 10,000 niggas because you got fatherly issues, right? Fine. If you had sex with 10,000 niggas in the past and now you was about to do 10,001 and this is when you realize that I don't want to be this girl no more, right? Cool. It's fine. What you have to do is actually not be that girl no more. Let's close the legs. Keep the talking to a minimum. I mean, there are steps that you have to do. Can't be just keep trying to involve yourself with men and they're going to want to have sex with you knowing that you have 10,000 bodies because word like this gets around. They're going to want to have sex with you off rip and stuff like that. You have to really keep yourself contained to do the full healing that you need. I don't think y'all understand that either. Like, you really have to be in some type of isolation to heal. Okay? Some type. I'm not saying you can't go and be with people or do anything at all because, trust me, I'm healing right now and I live my life super freely. But, I mean, when you're in a real, like, beginning stages, or should I say just like shadow working, I'm guessing, when you're in those like dark spaces of healing, you really do need to isolate yourself to really get the full thought process of what you want out of what you're healing for. Because, like, are you healing for acceptance or to get over it? I feel like there's two different ways today. If you're healing for acceptance, it is accepting that you have 10,000 bodies and you're probably going to be a hoe. You are a hoe. But you're probably going to be a hoe. I hate to tell you, I ain't being this raw and uncut, but I have to. I'm real raw every day. So, you either going to accept that you have those 10,000 bodies and move on with that. Like, okay, this is what I do. I just, I got daddy issues and this is the cause and effect of it. I'm going to just move like this. That's acceptance. But acceptance and wanting to be better, this is the one. You're accepting you have 10,000 bodies and you're saying, no. Honestly, me having daddy issues should have never gotten me to 10,000 bodies. But it did. And what I'm going to do is accept that it got me there, and I never want to be someone who keeps doing or keeps growing in the same process of just being a hoe. If you want that jacket off of you, this is an example, y'all. You want that jacket off of you, you do what's needed to get that jacket off of you. You stop, you change your ways. But if you don't mind, accept that. Then excuse me, I tell you all the time, what comes with acceptance is a lot. People gonna call you a hoe. People gonna call you out on stuff. People gonna, they gonna try to fuck. It's all gonna come with it. This is what acceptance is, but that all come with it anyway. They gonna try to do that. This is where you say, no, I'm a better woman. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm a better woman. That is what I mean by guilt tripping with trauma. And accepting your growth. You cannot tell me that you're healing and growing. Watch the last episode. I ain't gonna go back there. But all of that, everything ties into each other. That's what I want y'all to understand. Everything ties into each other. Every video, everything I put up here always connects. Especially my last 4 definitely have something to do with each other when it comes as a whole for a healing process and just getting to know yourself, getting to love yourself. And guilt tripping people with trauma is like literally toxic. Like jail time is needed for guilt tripping people with trauma. I am looking for a guest next week, so please, 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 please comment below. Let me know. DM me, some topics, what you like to do, all those good things, so I can start preparing for who will be on Tea Talk next. Because yes, I'm giving everybody an opportunity to come and show themselves, and I love it. I really do. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week on another episode of Tea Talk.